Hello, my name is Kelly Duran, and I am a mother of an organ donor. And my affiliation is just being involved from the donor perspective. Rocky was a vivacious child when he started out. He never walked, he only ran. He liked to push boundaries and definitely was a little more rambunctious than his mom was. Um, but he did live his life with the understanding that every day could be your last day. At the age of 22, Rocky had a motorcycle accident and did die from that, a brain death. He did become a donor. 7 people continued their journey that day, and 2, the gift of sight. And we hope that many more did with his tissue donation as well. He was the father of an 8-month-old baby at the time. And for us to give to her this living legacy that her dad will be a hero to so many was really, really important and one of our driving points. The day that he had his accident, he decided to go out and take a ride on his motorcycle and meet up with some friends. I got a phone call that evening from one of his friends saying, Rocky's had an accident. He's laying in the street and you need to get down here. Rocky was so about helping out people. And he has made comments, you can't take it with you. So all of those things played into us deciding that we would go ahead and allow Rocky to give one final time the gift of life. Yes, our precious little Monique. Being 8 months old, she was pretty vivacious and she has dad's personality through and through. Monique is a child that has been raised understanding death. And she spent her years growing up here on her dad's birthday, buying a Happy Meal and going and sitting on his gravestone and telling her dad about what's going on in her life. It was one of her ways that she could acknowledge her father in moving forward. We were very honest with her on what he did and what he gave. And people will often ask her, why do you say my parents with her stepfather? And her answer is, well, I have 2 fathers. I have one in heaven and I have one here on earth. What I couldn't do for my son that day, going forward, I can do for so many, and I have for hundreds. And so my volunteer time is actually my salvation. It's part of my healing process. It doesn't go away. It's all about utilizing those feelings when they're coming and using that to benefit others. What I can say to a family going through this from the start is give yourself grace, give yourself time. It is an ever evolving day to day, and almost 17 years for us to date. I can tell you that I have days where it feels like it was just yesterday. A song comes on the radio, somebody makes a statement, and it takes you right on back there. And it's okay to say their name. It's okay to tell the stories. Don't omit that loved one from your storytelling. They're part of that. And just move forward. Keep one step in front of the other.